Hi, I'm Red Sox broadcaster Will Fleming. Everybody talks about how I'm Dave Fleming's younger brother. How about more talented and better looking? You're listening to Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Going into Thursday's game upcoming, what's just an overall message for the team?
Well, we're a few days away from that, so we'll get a good practice in tomorrow. Monday will be off, and we'll get good practice on Tuesday and be ready to go.
Tyler Toffoli said that maybe you guys didn't get started with that jumper. What he said, the swagger maybe kind of led to maybe he's also mentioned an unfocused start, if you will.
Yeah, not sure. Didn't like our start. Thought we got it going there a little bit, competing a little bit harder in the second. I think we had some good pushes in the third actually before we scored, and then the fourth goal was a backbreaker.
What do you think of the new guys? Obviously, Darnay stepped up and got involved there, but Ostapchuk, what do you think of his game tonight?
Yeah, I thought he was good. Some things to improve on hockey-wise, but to stand up to one of the tougher guys in the National Hockey League, I give him a lot of credit.
Was pulling Georgiev more a message to the team than anything?
Yes.
What did you guys do right after the first period?
Started competing harder. That's the biggest thing.
So it was a big moment when they jumped on you guys quickly that you didn't really recover in time to make this a game.
Yeah, I mean, that good of a team, you can't dig yourself a 3-goal lead.
What did you think of maybe Will Smith, Colin Graff? They keep showing that chemistry. What do you think of their performance in a game that's this heavy, this physical, that structured? They were kind of still able to kind of go and look like they had their legs tonight. Yeah,
I thought they had their moments where you can see the future of what they're going to be, and I thought they had their moments where you saw the youngness and a mature hockey team on the other side, big, heavy, physical, structured team. Where if you're not on every shift, you're in one, and we saw that too.
What did you think of Kleem's game? You said this was a big one for him tonight.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch it. Did some decent things. Obviously, things probably need some work on.
Ostapchuk and Wilson and Gregor and Duhamel. Was it good to see you guys stand up against bigger guys there?
Yeah, I mean, we've done that all year. It doesn't surprise me whatsoever with our group. And it has nothing to do with scrapping. It's when we are off to a slow start, or we usually find a way to get back on the rails there and start competing a little bit harder. So obviously the first wasn't good enough, and the second and third I thought we got it going a little bit more. But they're a really good hockey team over there, and we saw that firsthand tonight.
I know you don't want to really probably answer questions about Ovechkin, but what more can you say about his career and how he'll always play it?
Yeah, I mean, unbelievable career, Hall of Famer. Again, what impresses me, he scores and he's electric offensively, but we're talking about a guy that won a Stanley Cup, and I think people don't talk about that enough. He's a winner. He wins. He's won a Stanley Cup. He drags people into the fight. They'll be there, and I would think in a long playoff run again, he's got another chance to win a Stanley Cup on his way out the door. Yeah, he scores goals, but I think he's a true leader, and the way he plays, the swagger he plays with, and the confidence he plays with, I think it's contagious to the rest of his teammates.
Is that something you tell your team as well, to watch out for when you look at a guy like him?
Yeah, and I think our guys aren't stupid. They see him and they watch him, and they know all the things about him and what his career he's had. And we need to, obviously it takes time to get to that point of having that swagger, but we're building towards that for sure.
The Capitals have a really good record of bouncing off of losses. What can your team learn, emulate from a team like that?
Oh, we can learn a lot from that team over there. Obviously, size in this league wins, and that will be for here on going forward. So, obviously, that's something that we've talked a lot about here going forward. We're going to add some size, and we're going to need to play with some size and grit and jam, and then structure. They don't beat themselves. There's a lot to learn, and the way they, winning teams that win a lot of hockey games, they don't go on these 2, 3, 4, 5 game skids. They're ultra competitive, and they find a way to get back and find ways to win in different ways, and that will be the next step in the evolution of our organization, really.
So, Coach, what would you say the stage of the game, Saturday afternoon, national TV, and of course Ovechkin with his streak going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's a National Hockey League, right? So a little disappointing for our fans, I think. In the 2 o'clock game, you knew there was going to be some energy in the building. You want to put a performance on, and especially our start. Our starts have been pretty solid for the majority of the year at home. So that was disappointing.
Did you see the Dubois hit on Smith, and
else there after that, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but again, we've responded all year. I don't know why it's such a big story. When young players get hit or anyone that takes liberty at our young players, we're going to respond. We've done that all year. And I don't know why it's such a big story all of a sudden.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Hey, this is Sharks reporter Tara Sloan for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.